Hello.
Are you doing a video?
Mm-hmm. What's up there, Carolina? How's the audio on this? Sounding all right? Never done it from the PC before. This is new. Cool, cool. So I guess we'll wait a little bit for some people to get in here. What's up there, Ken? Still waiting on that bumper, buddy. Ghost Rider, what's going on? Exactly, Ken. I guess you're already a moderator, huh, there, Carolina? Go ahead and make Ken a moderator too, I guess. Let's see here. There we go. You know, have the power there, Ken. Happy New Year. Carolina, you should know who the Galaxy King is. That's my oldest one over there. The oldest boy. Went to Twin Peaks the other night. Filled up my coffee cup too much. You're in that. You need to go out of here real quick because I'm smoking. Even your brother said, Hunter, really go away.
Wait, in this one?
Edison, hello, welcome. Houston, what's up? Me and the wife, we don't really know what we're going to be doing for New Year's tonight. We were talking about going out and grabbing some drinks and that, but don't know if we're going to do that or not yet. So we're about 3 minutes in. I guess we can go ahead and start this and get this underway while I drink some coffee here. All right, so 3 years at CDN. Been pretty easy. Started off, you know, we had our issues with CDN. It was nothing major, just small issues. What's up, Mathis? Carolina Ghost, he left what, like a year out, something like that. What's up, Knight? Yeah, you made it to the live stream. Welcome. He made it for a year and backed out and to go do some lifestyle changes. He was going to run local and do some local stuff there. So they had a little bit of a change, and I convinced him to come back. Left after a year and then came back after a year. There you go. But other than that, I mean, 3 years at CDN, you know, we first started, or I first started, I should say, with that old quality truck. Everything was going good. Didn't have no breakdowns with the truck or anything like that. So we made good money, or what I consider, you know, comfortable money. There's always more money to be made. So, I mean, we make decent money. But no matter what company you go to, or even if you're out there on the load boards and you're brokering your own freight, you always want more money. So there's always that. No matter where you go, you're going to always want more money, you know. And people that's really close to me, like Carolina and of course my family and Zuckerberry and all that, they know that money makes me happy. So if I'm broke, I ain't happy, and if I'm broke, I ain't staying at a company. So I'm doing pretty good over here at CDN. Um, let's see here. After a year, let's see, Carolina, you were there for a year, and then you left it for a year. So about the 2 year mark. Yeah, because I've had this one now for about a year, or coming up on a year. 2 years in, I got rid of the quality truck. Um, and got the black Peterbilt that I got now through the dealership that we're doing our lease purchases through. I won't say their name. I don't want to sponsor them in any way, shape, or form. They're not the best dealership in the world. They're a little bit better than quality, but that's all I can say about that. Their payments are okay. I mean, for their deal, for their lease purchase plan, it's not a horrible deal. Which, with that being said, if any of you guys are thinking about coming over to CDN and want to uh, go through the Cordell or River Valley, whatever you guys want to call it, however they word it to you guys, it's the same company. If you go over to them to do a lease purchase, if you jump into one of our older trucks that somebody's already leased for, most of them, they lease for a month and then they leave for some reason. Don't know exactly why, but whatever the case may be. If you jump into an older truck that somebody already had leased, CDN will pay 10% of that truck off for you. So right there, you're saving, seven to 10 grand, whatever, for whatever truck you're getting, depends. Carolina said it. I'd say a lot better than quality because quality sucks major. That is true. Quality does suck. But my biggest thing is with Cordell, it's hard to get a hold of them on the phone, and we all know that. I actually had to bring one of those new Pete's down there, Ken. It was an automatic. Those are for the, from what I was told, those are Perry's trucks. So they're going to be like company trucks, basically. Nice trucks. But yeah, so got the Pete 2 years in, decided, at that point I was with CDM for 2 years, and I signed up for the contract for the Black Pete, and what made it hard for me is with my quality truck, I could take it to wherever I wanted to go, and with the Pete, I'm stuck at CDN with that Peterbilt. Now I've heard that I can take it elsewhere, but at the time, it was, you get into it, you got to stay at CDN, plain and simple. But just so I don't get sidetracked real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and finish my little spiel here, and then we will scroll back through these comments and catch up. But when I got the Pete, I was sitting there 2 years into CDN. I was like, all right, with this Peterbilt, I got to sign a 3.5-year contract to pay off this truck. Is CDN a good enough company to where I can see myself staying for an additional 3.5 years, putting me at CDN at that point for 5.5 years? And I sat there and I worked that out, and I was like, what? I've never had any complaints really other than pay, which that's everywhere you go, So other than the pay, they treat me like family. I go, at that point I was running over the road, so I went where I wanted to go, and I was home whenever I wanted to get home, and life was good. You know what I mean? I had my little triangle set up to where I'd leave, Chicago, go out to California, come back home, and do it all over again. Every week and a half I was home. So I mean, it wasn't bad. I was enjoying it. Walk into the office, they know you by name. It's not, hey, what's your truck number, or what's your, what's your social security number, what's your driver's number, or anything like that. It's definitely uh, definitely family oriented for that. You know, they definitely know who you are. I mean, hell, even when you call, now granted they have caller ID, but when you call, they know exactly who you are. Um, so once I got that side taken care of, I was like, okay, you know, I can see myself being here for another 3.5 years. They're treating me great. Don't really have any complaints. I don't have payroll issues like I did with Eagle with the quality truck, and that's why I left Eagles, because I got tired of chasing my money. You know, um, so we had that set up. I was like, all right, cool. I can stay at CDN, and then it comes time to, okay, let's work out the numbers of this truck. My truck payment is going to increase, but yet my overall time is going to decrease a little bit. So after working all the numbers, you know, I basically came to the agreement. Okay, you know, let's do this. You know, and at that time too, quality started hitting me up for double payments. Because supposedly somehow they said that I missed 11 payments, and I know I missed like 4, but there was no way possible for me to miss the 11 payments that they were saying that I missed. So I said, screw it, and turned in the truck and got into the Peterbilt. So then Peterbilt was running great until we hit that 34-day mark. That 34-day mark. If you go back, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about in the videos. That 34-day mark is when that motor blew up. All right. Appreciate whoever went ahead and showed that for me. 34 days in, that motor blew. I was up there in basically Laramie, Wyoming, and got towed back over to Cheyenne. Got the truck in the shop, and of course, all that's all on that other video, so I'm not going to go into real big details on that. But as I say, you know, the warranty covered the motor. 3.5 weeks later, I was catching a ride back up to Cheyenne. Thanks to my buddy Barry for getting me the ride out from Chicago out to Cheyenne for me. You know, and picked up the truck and started running it again. About a month later, or to be exact, 13,000 miles. I was over there in North Carolina, and the transmission went out. Now, at that point in time, you know, okay, the motor was covered by warranty, you know, and when the transmission went out on me, we were sitting there going, great. You know, we found out that the warranty was not going to cover the transmission. And I'm sitting here basically with my arms up going, okay, I can't give up. I got a brand new motor in the truck. I can't walk away from this truck. You know, I got, even at 34 days, or actually at that point, it would have been about 60 days in or whatever, something like that. I couldn't just walk away from it. You know, I had too much invested in it because of the new motor and the downtime and all that. Because that 3.5 weeks was tough. That's for sure. So going back and forth between the dealership and CDN showed me right here and there that they were, well, actually they showed me before, but they backed me up even more. They helped me out with that transmission. They were talking back and forth with the dealership. And so they made an agreement basically that, you know, CDN would cover so much of that transmission, and then the dealership would cover the other half. And, you know, obviously I have to pay it back between the two of them, which that's what happened. So 2.5 weeks later, started rolling again, and knock on some wood, haven't had any major issues since. So the last year with this Peterbilt has been going great. I'm now at 500 and where am I at? Roughly 555,000 miles, something like that. which is roughly about 120,000 miles on that new motor, and 100,000 miles on the motor. I mean, on the transmission. So, with that being said, truck's been doing good. So there's the update on that. We're getting it all lit up with some green lights. And if you haven't been on my Instagram page, then you won't know what I'm talking about. So I'll try to see if I can share a picture here. We'll share the picture with the three of us back there at CDN. You got the old Carolina Coast back there and Truckerberry back there. We're all just sitting there lighting up the night. Oh, you guys will be able to see the coloring of it. From what I see on my computer screen, I don't really see the colors, but I just see all the lights. But for instance, let's see here. Hold on, buddy. But we're getting it all lit up in green, making it look good. So truck's looking good. Give me a second, guys. Okay, then that means you don't need to watch it. If it's restricted, that means you can't watch it. You're not old enough for it yet. All right, go away. Okay, so basically that's where we sit with the truck. Got 100,000 miles on the new motor and on the transmission and all that good stuff. Everything is running good. Done a radiator flush, unfortunately, because I had to change out some radiator lines. But other than that, the motor is good to go. Transmission is good to go. Yeah. And we're still happy over here at CDN 3 years later. So with that, take this little drink here. Let's go through some of these comments over here. See what I missed. If I can scroll through here. I don't know. Let's see here. Good thing for a touchscreen computer, huh? Because there ain't no damn thing for it. Let's see here. Night Wizard going to Prime. That's a good company, man. I've never actually worked for Prime. Okay, never worked for Prime, but I have heard. I've heard all the good stories about them, and I've looked over their training package. If you're you're getting your CDL and all that, damn good company to start with. Damn good company to start with. And exactly like Carolina said, I wouldn't say wait 2 years, but at least wait a year. That's for sure. Wait a year before you jump into a lease purchase. That way if you're going to like even driving truck for the most part. Plus, on top of that, then you can kind of learn the ropes of it. Learn, how you're buying your fuel and how you're running yourself. When you jump into that company truck, just run that truck like it was your own, like if you were doing a lease purchase. So talk with a fellow driver that has basically that same exact truck, find out what their payments are and what all the stuff that they have to pay. And then run that company truck like if you were leasing it. Right, make sure you save all your fuel receipts and go all this, save everything you have. That way at the end of each week when you get paid your company pay, you can go through and say, okay, hey, I would have got paid for this load like this and like this and like this and like this. Take your deductions out and go from there. And see if you're going to be, positive. Let's see what Travis is sending me. Oh, Monster Jammy, I know about that. I guess he's not in here. Let me send him a message to say I'm live. Let's see here. Quality did that to you too, Ghost? What, took the double payments in that or what? Phoenix Light, welcome to the group. Never seen you before. New name. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you like what you're seeing or whatever. Nicole Be Better, welcome. Happy New Year. Which state is best for people to live in? Well, that's that's all up to you. I mean, if you want to live out in the country, live in the country. You know, if you want city life, live in a city. It's hard to say there. So you say they saved someone's life yesterday from stopping suicide. Congratulations, that's good. Yeah, we won't speak about your Pete there, Ken. Yeah, yeah, Ken. Darren needs both of your fuel tanks off the truck. John Sebo, what's up, man? Long time no talk to. You're listening to me, Knight. All right. I mean, Knight, if you want, in the description box, like I was saying on YouTube. Well, actually, that was another guy I was messaging. Sorry, but in my description box of all my videos, there's a link to my Facebook page. Uh, Feel free at any time, click on the Facebook page, add me as a friend, shoot me a message, dude. I'll answer your questions all day long. You know what I mean? No charge like some of these other guys do. Well, not some. There's only one that I know of that charges, but you got questions, bro, hit me up and I'll give you the answers for what I know of. No charge to you. Let's see here. What's up there, Master Chef? Hey, how'd you get a wrench? I don't remember giving you a wrench. I guess I did. I didn't even remember that. Dude, I mean, we try to keep it real. You know what I mean? I don't want people to fail. I want people to succeed. I'm not out here selling promotional stuff, and I'm not, I'm not trying to give you a line of bullshit. If for instance, we won't get into it too much, but we had a fellow driver that he was going to jump into something that me and Carolina both strongly disagreed on. The driver did it anyway, so we're wishing him the best of luck. We hope it all, we hope it goes great for him. But we have our doubts with the step that he did. So, we try to, if we think you're going to do wrong, we're going to try to advise you not to do it. But, we're all grown men. You're all grown women. Whatever is on here, you're going to do what you're going to do. But we will try to advise you to better yourself. Exactly, like Carolina said, we tell it how it is. All right, now we're caught up. So no problem there, Knight. Yeah, just like I said, message us whenever, and we'll go from there. Knight, you'll get over that. You know what I mean? When you first drive, when you first start driving, just learn everything you can and take it one day at a time. Don't stress out about people cutting you off because it's gonna happen. So it it's gonna happen. Just kind of don't let it bother you. Just kind of you keep your following distance. You're gonna be good. They call them accidents for a reason because you're not intentionally out there trying to put somebody in the ditch. I mean, kind of me and Carolina, we have our thoughts of we wish we could. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure Travis over here is probably the same way. You know, after driving for a while, you know, you get these four wheelers cutting you off, and that you're like, shit. I wish I had a moose bumper on the front of this thing to, you know, teach them a lesson and put them in a ditch. You know, you're gonna wish that from time to time, but just don't do it. You know, I mean, take it slow and you know, go from there. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, Travis. I hope he's doing okay too. So I mean, from what little bit we've talked to him, you know, he says he's doing pretty good. So hopefully it keeps going that way for him. Hopefully it was a good move. You know, hopefully I'm hoping that he proves me and Carolina wrong, that it was a bad move. I'm hoping for his sake and his family's sake, you know. But so far, I saw him the other day when I was getting fuel or going to get fuel. He was out there bobtailing around. So truck's running at least, right? So that's a good thing. Exactly like Carolina said, you know, after a few years, you're just gonna want to hit somebody. It's a real fear. Real, if I can talk, a real fear. What do you think are the cons of CDN? Cons of CDN. Honestly, Mathis, pay. Honestly, I mean that's for me the pay. And I like the fact that we're fueling at Love's, but I wish we could get fuel at other places as well. I mean, you can get up to like 50 gallons at any place that takes a Com Daddy card. But there's times that, you know, you might want to top off it. You might find a pilot that's way cheaper than a Love's for some reason, or you don't have a Love's around you or whatever, you know, but you're still in that cheap state, you know, and you want to buy fuel. Now, granted, you can sit there and swipe your fuel card a couple times, you know, to top off. But as far as cons go, man, I think honestly the pay, I think it's a little low. I think it should be a little bit higher. Not much. I mean, you know, I make plenty of money to keep me happy for what I'm doing. But I think the pay should be raised up, you know, 10, 15 cents a mile or so. Not to be greedy or anything like that, but you know, that's just how I feel. A 10, 15 cent raise, I think CDN would be able to keep a lot more drivers happy that way. And it shouldn't hurt the company's pocket too bad, but I don't know the company's, you know, what the company pays out. So there. Carry paintballs for road rage. Dude, man, Travis, you know how many times I've been cut to the city over there on 94? And you see all the train stations, you know, for the subways and that. And I just sit there and think to myself, I'm cruising down the Hammer Lane, you know, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. It'd be nice to just go with the paintball. You know what I mean? Just to have some fun for a change. Let's see here. Ken says pay restricted fuel. Yep, pay and restricted fuel, basically. And so even Carolina says the same thing, you know, fuel restrictions and could pay a little bit more. But the pay, like we said, the pay isn't bad. You just, what you have to do at CDN to be profitable. Okay, actually, you ain't got to do much to be profitable because our deductions are minimal compared to other lease programs out there. So like say you go over to, you know, some of these bigger carriers, you know, I can only go off of my experience. So we'll say, you know, Knight's Lease Purchase program, you're going to be paying for the truck. You're going to be paying, you know, $300 and some odd dollars a week in fuel, or I mean, for insurance. Sorry, fuel is, you know, whatever you're going to run. But for your fixed expenses, you're paying for truck insurance, bobtail insurance, plates, permits, the whole 9 yards. And now, granted, your truck payment, like my truck payment at night was $350 a week. If I can remember back, I want to say my fixed expenses came out to damn near like $900 a week, $1,100 a week, somewhere right around there. at night for a used truck that I was only paying $350 a week for. Here, my truck payment and maintenance that comes out is $850. So you got $850 there, and then you got an $80 a week driver packet, which includes your plates, your permits, your decals, the whole everything that basically comes with that truck, your pre-pass and all that kind of stuff. So you got that for $80, and then you got a $45 insurance payment on top of that, and that's your fixed expenses right there. So you got $120, $125 on top of your truck payment, and that's your fixed expenses. So it's not bad. Yes, Chef, we've already talked about that. Shut up already. Let's see here. Yes, Ken's jumping out. Gotta drive. All right, there, Ken. Let's see here. What if I was missing? Let's see. What's the pay? $1.05 to $1.65 plus fuel surcharge. Yes, that's correct. Christian, I don't have a credit. Well, I do have credit cards, but you're not getting my credit card number. Nice try. See here. Headed to Dallas. Yes, Darren is back in his Pete. He's been back in his Pete now for probably 3-4 months, something like that. It's been running good for him until he went and broke his fuel tank. But yeah, if you guys got any more questions about CDN, definitely drop them in there, and me or Carolina will answer them since he's in here in the comments. It's always Barry's fault. It's always Barry's fault. He drives that purple Freightliner and always has issues with it, right? Let me close this blind. That light's really come through there now. Now I don't see a big old bright light on my screen. That helps. Jacob, it's kind of like practicals. It's more like I don't know the exact term of it, but it's kind of like a Google Maps type mileage wise. Actually, I can tell you the difference here. Let's see. For example, from Santa Fe Springs to Antioch, Tennessee, they pay 1,981 miles. Okay. Let's see here. Antioch, Tennessee. And I'm just going to pull it up on Google Maps and see what the difference is, really. All right, from Santa Fe Springs, California to Antioch, Tennessee, it's saying it's 2010. Well, the brightness is probably too high. Let me turn this down some. 2010 miles, they pay 1,981. So, I mean, it's close to Google Maps mileage. So, I mean, it's not practical miles, but it's not the short miles either. You know what I mean? Their mileage is usually, for the most part, pretty close to what you're going to actually be running. Now, exactly how they figure it out, I don't know. I don't know what program they use for that. But if you shoot me a message on Facebook, I can definitely get with, one of the guys in the office and find out, exactly what they do or how they use it. Had to steal the wife's coffee cup this morning. But Jacob, I've actually never seen you commenting on any of my videos, but appreciate the comments here. If you got more questions, definitely feel free to drop them down there. We ain't doing nothing here on this New Year's Eve, not till tonight. And I don't know if Mathis is still in here, but I know, Mathis, you were talking about coming over to CDN. So if you got more questions, feel free to catch me live right now so you can see if I'm lying in my face. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm still in Kentucky. I live right here by Fort Campbell, right on the Tennessee and California line. It is Sailor Moon. You know, this anime crap that my wife likes, but my normal coffee cup was still dirty, and I didn't feel like washing it this morning, so decided to steal hers. And don't worry about which one I took. She's over here worried if I took her pink one or her black one or her white one. Let's see here. How long do you get the first check? You'll go through orientation on like a Monday, Tuesday, right? So you'll get your truck Tuesday. Let's say you set everything up, you roll out Wednesday, okay? And if you do it right, shut up, Carolina. So you run from Wednesday, you run Thursday, you run Friday, you run Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and you finally drop off a load that Tuesday, right? Or technically that next Tuesday. As long as you drop that load off by that Tuesday by 10 a.m., you will get paid that Friday. So basically, easy way to say it, you're going to get paid 1 week after you start. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you. So your orientation day is going to end on a Tuesday. You're going to run from Wednesday to Tuesday, and whatever you finish up between that gap, that Wednesday and that Tuesday, you're going to get paid that Friday for. Everything from that Tuesday on is going to go to the next paycheck, and so on and so on and so on. So basically, every payday is we get paid on Fridays, and the cutoff is on Tuesday. So from Tuesday to Tuesday, that's what you're going to make for that week. James, I'm going to block you off my channel for comments like that. Have you ever driven for a company that paid you percentage? Yes. I worked when I was doing Eagle. When I first got my quality truck, I was doing percentage. Percentage is good. It has its good times. It has its bad times. When I first started at CDN, CDN had a thing where it was either $1.05 a mile or 75% of the load, whichever one paid more. But they got rid of that percentage because they weren't pulling. You were getting more mileage pay stuff than you were percentage. Okay. I wish they would do percentages again because it could help drivers out, but then it can also put drivers in the hole. You know what I mean? Because if they're not getting good freight, then you're going to go down. So like right now, with this pay the way it is, you go down to Florida, you might on a good day, let's just give you some credit. On a good day, you're going to pull out of Florida for $1 a mile, right? We all know it's going to be like 80 cents, but $1 a mile, we're still getting our $1.05 plus our fuel surcharge on top of that. So you're pulling out for $1.30, $1.35 depending. Really. So I mean, percentages, they do have their plus. I'm not going to lie about that. But they also have their downs too. When the market goes real high, you're going to benefit a lot on percentage. But then, when the market drops, we still got all that contracted freight, so you got the set mileage pay there. All in all, though, yeah, we'll just leave it like that. It can be good, it can be bad. Yes, I've ran percentage, but I won't say that I prefer the mileage pay though, because I do prefer percentage because then I know exactly what I'm doing. But yeah, we'll just leave it like that. Let's see, what was this? What's you guys talking about? Jelly beans. Jelly beans? What are you talking about, jelly beans? Oh, no, James. Oh, James, nope. Jelly beans. What are you talking about, jelly beans, Carolina? Honestly, Mathis, I don't know what he's talking about. Let's see here. Oh, I see what he's talking about. All right. Oh, yeah, yeah. We'll just leave that one alone. No need to get no need to get into that. But by the way, guys, I do need a name for my truck. Okay, so we already know what it is. We got the black Peterbilt. Yeah, big black jelly beans. um, Definitely need to find a name for my truck. Um, Carolina gave me an awesome idea, and I think I'm going to run with it. And we're going to try to make that happen. But got to think of a good name that's gonna flow with the truck. And I already know Carolina's gonna say the big black Peter or whatever, but it's not gonna be Fudge Packer. Come on, man. But we definitely need to think of a name for that truck. Something that's catchy, something that makes sense. Uh, Obviously my theme is black and green. So names that come with something like that. Sloppy Sue. Nah, couldn't do Sloppy Sue. And definitely not doing drop soap there, Carolina. But with your back panel that you were talking about, Carolina, I think I'm gonna run with that, dude. I Lucky Charm isn't a bad thing, but I don't know if that truck's lucky yet because hell, I had the. It's definitely not super lucky because I blew the motor and blew the transmission in it. I thought about Black Peter, but then it's kind of, it's already there. When am I getting a better camera? Well, right now I'm on my laptop. I already have a pretty decent camera. Here, I'll show you. Obviously, we use the cell phones. I don't know where it's at right now. I think my wife put it up. But I got my $800 camera that I use when I do normal filming, like edited films and stuff like that. It's the G7X camera. It's not a cheap one. It's pretty good. I got another one over there that I got for my daughter for Christmas. So when she comes back, she'll be opening that up. So I'll have another camera there to use too. I've thought about Green Lantern before, but I don't know. The Black Knight, there was too many of those when I was working at night. You know what I mean? Your truck is called Bruno the Beast, huh? Yeah, I got green lights and green lettering. There we go. We're gonna name the truck Tyrone. Fucking Carolina. Getting up, huh? We could do that too. What? Kids over here put on YouTube and then they just walk away from it. Black gold. Actually, I kind of like that one. Black gold wouldn't be bad. Blown parts would work. Wife beater would be black. I mean, would be white. Like the wife beater T-shirts and the tank tops and that. I won't stereotype too much because I don't want to offend anybody. I mean, I could definitely do some racist stuff, but it'd be all in good fun, of course. But I wouldn't want the backlash of it. That's for sure. Just go the opposite and name it "No Child Left Behind," right? Good buddy. Can't be a good buddy though. Because I don't even know what the new saying of good buddy actually means. I don't know if it means that you're supposed to be actually a good driver, if it's, or we're still referring to one of them. Let's see. I mean, if you want to make money, I mean, think of it this way, Knight. What fucking Travis? What job? Okay, legal job, right? Without tons of schooling, without a college degree, we'll say, can you go and do that? You can make 1,000 to $2 to $3 grand every week. That's where you got to think about it. Truck driving is a good thing, but finally he got it done. Good deal. You basically, that's the way I think about it, because I've thought about coming off the road a couple times, but it's in my blood. I love driving. To me, I've told my family this many, many, many times. When I go technically to work, I'm not going to work. I'm going on my vacation. I'm getting away from the family. I'm getting away from the kids. I'm going for my vacation, right? Now, obviously, that's a joke, but it's. I consider what I do. I don't consider it a job, really, because I love driving. Plain and simple. I love driving. So I mean, to me, I'm not really working, but when I've done other stuff in my life, I was a mechanic for a while and done my fair share of doing security work, and obviously I was in the military, but can't do that again. Too old and too fat now. But the way I picture it is if I came off the road to do something local, where could I work that I'm going to be making the same kind of money, if not better, than what I have now? Without having to go to school and get a degree and all this other stuff. There you go, Mathis. Definitely not doing corner boy. That's right. There you go, Carolina. Diesel in the blood and fart exhaust fumes. What the hell was that? I don't know what was up with that, Carolina. In our group, it didn't have the little bear emblem. It had like a little play arrow. There it goes. Now it's working right. But well, we've been going for 50 minutes now, so let's go ahead and we'll kind of wrap this up a little bit. Go ahead and figure out any last questions you may have. And I'm going to go ahead and leave this one up just so other people can kind of watch it and see my feel of, what it was like to be at CDN for 3 years. But with that being said, so if you're watching this on the replay, definitely drop some comments in there in the section down below and let me know what we should name the truck, and we'll definitely see, see what we name the truck. It seems like you run the 105 lane primary. Me, I don't, because I'm running from Chicago to Nashville. So mine's on that Midwest pay or whatever the hell they call it. But if you think about it, like when I used to run from Chicago to California, California to Tennessee and back up, I would get, that I was on the $1.05 run all the time. But when you do that, if you can manage your fuel, obviously you want to slow down a little bit, but yet you want to get better fuel mileage and watch where you're buying your fuel. That's the main thing. Watch where you're buying your fuel. You don't want to go from Chicago, get fuel somewhere in between, and then be empty in California and go, oh shit, I need fuel and top off. That's one thing you don't want to do. You know what I mean? So you definitely want to plan ahead, find out where you're going to get fuel, stuff like that, and you can make it easily work for you. When I was driving over the road, after my expenses, I would bring home anywhere between $1,400 and $1,800 a week. Doing what I do now, running from Chicago to Nashville, I'm bringing home 16, and it's consistent. That's at 2,700 miles a week. So math is for 2,500 miles. Will it work? It can work. It all depends on what you're doing. If you don't mind driving like to the Northeast, you can make a killing. And Carolina can tell you that. That's all Carolina does. He runs from Jersey and PA over to the yard. So I mean, you can definitely make money because that East Coast run, that's $1.65 a mile plus your fuel. So right now fuel is 28 cents a mile. So you're making what? $1.88 a mile, something like that. So I mean, you can make it now. Granted, that's there. On the way back, you're making the $1.05, but as long as you avoid those toll roads, you can make some damn good money. $2.48 a gallon this morning in Texas. Damn. I topped off. Where did I top off at? No, I didn't top off. I got 100 gallons over there in Illinois for $2.79. Because down in Tennessee, where I normally get fuel, let's see what it is right now. Let's see, where I normally get fuel right now is $2.76 a gallon. And you pay $2.48. So damn, that's not bad at all. Now, James, is that after the discount? Or is that before the discount? Was that pump price? Let's see here. We told Barry to call. Yeah, no, never mind. Oh, definitely not. I mean, like Carolina said, hit us up on Facebook whenever you want. We're always there for you. If I put it this way, if I don't know the answer, I know plenty of people in that office that I can get you some answers or lead you somewhere. You know what I mean? Especially for CDN wise. Obviously, you're going to have to get some experience to come over here, but for what you're going through, I'm pretty sure I can help you out. Well, James, you got to say yes if it was before or after. I don't know what yes means. Yes could be yes, you paid that before the discount, or yes, you paid for that after the discount. After, okay. Damn, that's not bad at all. That means pump price was $2.53? No. $2.63 a gallon pump price. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. And that was what was that? So 10 cents cheaper than what I can get it for. So that's not bad, especially for Texas. Truck stop on 30, $2.50. Wow. For Indiana, that's cheap. That's real cheap. So fuel prices are going down right now, obviously, but they're going to go right back up come summertime again. It always happens. What's up, Daniel? Kind of late to the game. We're getting ready to shut this one down, so you'll have to watch this one on the replay. But if you got some questions real quick, I'll definitely answer some questions. We'll keep that part of it going. So if you got questions about CDN, we can answer that. If you got a good name for my black beater truck, we're accepting name options there, because Carolina Ghost gave me an awesome idea of what we're going to do with the name on that truck. It will be on the back of the truck, but I won't say too much, but it's going to be badass when it gets done. So I've never named a truck before, so we're going to go ahead and name this one the Black Mamba. That could work. That could definitely work. When this video is over, Daniel, definitely drop that one in the comments section. So when it's over and you go to watch the replay of it, make sure you put that back down there in the comment section to refresh my memory. Yeah, I couldn't do that one there, Carolina. not driving through Chicago all the time, that's for sure. Oh, man. Good times, good times. Let's see here. Who was it? Mathis, have you've been talking with Clarence. Have you made a decision yet if you're going to actually be coming over or not, or what? Oh, definitely, Daniel. If you decide that you're coming over, definitely hit me up on Facebook and let me know. Because I'm up at the yard every other day. So I'm at the yard every Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, every Thursday night, Friday morning. Wait. No, Thursday night, Friday morning, and Saturday night. I do like that name, Black Mamba, man. That actually that might be a winner there, Daniel. That one's pretty good. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the winner yet. Maybe we'll give something away. Maybe I might have to make another video just for that and give away that gear rack that I got sitting in my truck that I bought and that I'll never use. You'll unsubscribe, huh? Well, I mean, I'm actually, where am I at now? I finally broke the 3,000 mark, so I'm kind of excited about that. You know, I'm not really big on subscribers because the subscriber count doesn't matter. You know, your views is what matters to get you money. And obviously, I'm not doing this just for money, but you know, subscribers don't matter because I mean, if you look at this, let me dim this down and I'll show you guys real quick. Stupid thing. Cover that part up so you don't see that. But if you look here, yep, wrong button. Let me do this actually. Maybe I can do this one. There you go. I'll just do it this way. So if you look on this screen, make it a little bit brighter. It says, you know, my subscribers are what? 0.3% are subscribed to me, and 96.1% don't. They watch my videos, but yet they're not subscribed to me. So I mean, obviously, you know, subscriber count don't really matter. I know it's all about views, and of course, the videos that I have that you know get the views are my Rand McNally videos and the truck show videos and my stupid joke video that I did on there about how to hack an e-log in what it was 60 seconds or whatever. You know, stuff like that. Those get the views. And of course they're not getting subscribers. So I mean it doesn't really matter. I'm not, like I said, I do it for the money, but then I don't really do it for the money, you know, because I don't make much. I get paid every couple of months. It's just something that I like doing, you know. Yeah, catch up to PewDiePie. He's got what, a couple million? You're at almost 100 subs. Well, here, we'll help you out there, Travis. Actually, Travis, the master chef right there, click his name, go subscribe to him. Also, the Carolina Ghost if you're not already subscribed to him. But the master chef there, he does some damn good cooking shows. So if you want to learn how to cook some stuff in the truck to stop eating at the truck stops and eat a little bit healthier and stuff like that, he's definitely got the stuff for you. He makes some He makes some awesome meals there, and that spaghetti thing that he made. I won't ruin your video for you there, Travis. But the video that he made where he made that spaghetti stuff, I'll just call it the spaghetti stuff. I would have never in my life, if I would have, heard of it, wouldn't it'd be like, nope, I ain't touching it. No way in hell am I touching that. But when I saw that video, man, you made that stuff look good. We'll just say that. That looked good. And of course, you got the other ones on there too. So if you want to learn how to cook on the truck, definitely go check out the Master Chef over there. Get him some subs and get him some views. Well, we're at the 1 hour mark now. So any last questions? We'll smoke one more cigarette real quick. So and we'll end it after this cigarette's done. So if anybody's got any more questions, throw them out there. Well, thinking the name there, Daniel. I think Black Mamba's got the win there. That's an awesome name. It works with the color of the truck. Might be a nosy. Good deal. So Daniel just subscribed to Travis. I guess Trucker Barry is too busy being at home to jump on here and talk with us too. I know Bill's over there working on his truck, so he finally got that done. So that's a good deal. Did he only get the one side done, Carolina, or was that both sides that he got done? I didn't see. Got one done. Okay, so he's working on the one. Looking good, looking good. Yeah, now that he's got that first one done, though, that second one's going to go real quick. Dude, it took me forever, or what felt like forever to get that one light done. And then, I got it done and put it back on the truck, and I took the pictures, and I sent you guys the pictures. And, dude, I ripped off that second mirror. I had that second mirror light done in maybe 5 minutes. And I was talking with you guys on Facebook, messaging back and forth as I was doing everything. I mean, hell, once you get that first one, then you know the trick, you know what I mean? Feed it through and how to wire it in, and it was done. There you go. Well, you got to put a profile picture there, Mathis. Need a picture. Oh, you're not just one of those little, white icon people. Definitely check it out, and especially since you're just starting to get on the truck, bro, or you're getting ready to come into this industry. I started in this industry damn near 100 pounds lighter than what I weigh now, and I almost regret it. Eating so much. Don't regret the industry. I just regret eating so damn much and what we eat, But definitely check out his channel so that way you can learn how to cook on the food or cook on the truck and save money at it too, because I mean, as you're cooking, you're not spending, $10 a meal at a fast food place. You're spending a couple bucks and you got meals for 2 or 3 days or whatever. So definitely a good idea. Well, it doesn't have to be a picture of you there, Mathis. It can be a picture of anything. We're gonna make Trucker Barry's YouTube picture a flying farting unicorn, but that's because he's a unicorn wizard. But that's a little inside joke between me, Carolina, and Trucker Barry, and all of his family. There you go, Mathis. I know Travis is always willing to talk about stuff. 10 cups of Starbucks every day didn't help either. That's true, James. My Starbucks every day is not helping the gut. That's for damn sure. And see what's funny is before I never used to drink Starbucks that damn much because I was always on that type that I'm like, you know what, $5, $7, $10 a drink, why would I want to spend that? But then it's so good, and I'm making better money now, so now I can afford it. It's like I have no problem going and dropping $10 a day on drinks at Starbucks. You know what I mean? Like hell, it's like my damn cigarettes. Pack of cigarettes from Starbucks, and there we go. What's up there, Bill? Like I was just telling everybody else there, Bill, you're gonna have to catch this one on the replay. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one up. We've had some good conversations here and good information going out. And so this will be the one live feed that I actually keep live. I don't think I have any other live feeds live anymore. I don't think. I think I might have one or two. Do you have a big Willie? A big Willie? I do. I do. I got what is it? I'm white, but I got me a big old fucking 16-foot black Willie. That's for sure. What's up there, Next Gen? Only Big Petey has is a truck. That is true. My little hell, this cigarette's longer than my Willie. Well, thank you for the $4.99 super chat there, Master Chef. You didn't have to do that. I forgot that I even had super chat on. Honestly, I don't ever do live feeds enough to do it, and I know YouTube takes like half that money, so it's like I don't even know why I should even bother having the damn thing on there. Who would win in a fight? A crocodile with laser teeth or what? Why Willie? Because he wouldn't be able to bite that motherfucker or even shoot it. I do need them enlargement pills. I got 3 kids. That little micro thing, you got to know how to use it. That's why I got 3 kids. Definitely know how to use it and keep a woman happy. It's not the size that matters, like they say, right? I'll have to end that real quick. I know they're going to call back, but I don't have a name for that one. Oh, well. Can I rap? Man, I'm white. I can't rap. I can't dance. What are you giving me this for? You don't know? I can rap some vinyl. But with that being said, cigarette's now done. We're at 1 hour and 10 minutes. We're going to go ahead and end this one. I appreciate you guys all for showing up here. And like always, go make that money out there. But if you guys have good ideas for the name of the truck, definitely drop them in the comment section after this video is done. So far, Daniel has the main winner, I believe, but we'll have to wait and see. I do have a 6-pack. It's in the fridge. I have the 6-pack in the fridge, and I got the keg right here. But anyways, guys, thanks for stopping in. If you got questions about CDN, also, you can always drop those in the comment section below. I will answer those. And I'm probably going to make a video. I might make a video. I might not. Actually, we'll see. But we'll probably do a giveaway on the winner of the name of the truck. So I'll probably do another video just for that. So that way all the names will be there. So that being said, guys, if you're out there driving for the new year, definitely drive safe. Watch out for all those drunks. Have a good new year. And I guess we'll see you in 2019 at some point in time. So until then, drive safe and make that money. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
And we watched the